Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we are going to cover the energy of that Sun in Aries. That's your ninth house, especially if you are a Leo Rising. Ninth house has to do with long distance travel, higher education, knowledge, spiritual communication. So getting in touch with your spirit guide, sometimes it has to do with that. So let's get into seeing what we have here. We're going to do the 9-card spread. This is for March 23rd through April 18th. And then I'm going to do a full moon at the end. I do want to ask you to exchange energy with me and hit that thumbs up. When you hit the thumbs up on any tarot reader, you are more likely to get messages that resonate for you. And the more energetic connections you have, like if you leave a comment or if you're a subscriber or anything, the more interaction that you have energetically, the more likely you are going to get messages that resonate for you. But so go ahead and start. Ooh, that one wanted to come too, and it's at the top. That's weird. The cards at the top are trying to hop off today. So let's see what's going on here. Interesting. Okay, so the hopper at the top was the union card, the lemon lime. So this could be partnership, business or personal, somehow for the overall energy. But we have goals here, the blueberry dragon. This was the primary one that is at the bottom of the deck that I consider the overall energy. So let's get into the cards and see what we get. Okay. If you've never been here before, welcome. This is the way I set this up. We're going to do thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future. The center card here is the key to the situation. I will clarify, and let's just get into it. There are Lenormand card houses that I assigned to each of them to give me just a little more depth and understanding. So we have basically you showing up for yourself in the center of the deck. We have the strength card. It's called the spinach dragon. So there's a need in the heart space to stay strong and to be focused on your goals and what it is that you're trying to create and accomplish for yourself this month. In the recent past, you've had some thoughts about being open and being vulnerable, and how vulnerable should I be, and what is safe and how much. So it could be a risk that you took either on a personal level or on a financial level. Feels like it was a personal level in a way. So the transformation here comes through friends. So we have corn, the corn dragon friends, which if it's maybe you need to network with your friends in order to get a new job situation that you're more comfortable with, or maybe you need to lean into your friends because you opened yourself up and you kind of got a little hurt. You're being asked to observe your finances. You're being asked to observe the world around you. Well, right now we've got Mercury in Pisces, which makes things communication is kind of like a Mercury retrograde. It's not really great. So paying attention to details feels like a real thing there. In the past, you've had some anxiety about your personal sense of feeling lucky. Vulnerability and luck. I feel like you opened yourself up and you weren't sure that it worked out for you. But I think it does. You're being asked to count your blessings. In the heart space moving forward, we have gratitude. It's the honeydew honeydew dragon. If you feel like you've been getting the short end of something, the best way to raise your vibrational energy to attract in higher vibrational opportunities is always through counting your blessings. And this is a really good exercise to do at night, is to sit down and write out 3 to 5 things that you feel really went your way today. And sometimes it's hard and you have to be like, well, I hit a lot of green lights. I mean, sometimes it has to feel like I'm stretching for these, but it's okay, because every time you notice and you count your blessings, it always works to, if you can pay attention in the moment, observe in the moment, and say, oh my gosh, I got another green light as you're going through your day. That kind of thing really helps. But the habit of journaling and that communication with yourself at the end of the day about what it is you're grateful for also connects you with your higher self, and it allows her an opportunity for channeling with your higher self and information and guidance to come through that you might otherwise not be able to observe. So in the recent past, you have the cantaloupe dragon that is the obstacle, and that is realignment. So I feel like things have been out of whack. I'm seeing a little dinghy, a little rowboat in the middle of the ocean. The water's sloshing around, but it's not like super stormy. It's almost like the weather after the storm, and it's kind of like, how do I get out here? How do I get myself back to where I need to go? What is the direction that I need to head in? So you have the companion, the peanut butter dragon. And we have the union card. And you have the friends here. I think it is through friends that you figure out where you belong. If we have the jelly show up, I'm going to laugh. Oh, we don't have the jelly. We have the pepper. This is about being versatile. So you have your goals. There is a need to tap into your friends, your connections, your network in order to accomplish your goals. And be sure to be grateful in your heart, because when you say things like, I never have enough of, or things don't seem to work out for me, or those are vows that you're making. Those are contracts you're making with yourself. Those are statements that are creating that energy for yourself. And instead, when you say, I always have more than enough and there's more on the way. I am so grateful for the opportunities that are brought to me. I am so grateful for my friends that are helping me and guiding me, for my spirit guides that are guiding me, because there's friends and companion in the presence and the strength. And so there is a need to really lean into your friends. But as you're going forward, being open to shifting what you thought it was. Okay, so you have a goal. And maybe this goal is about a partnership, business or otherwise, and maybe there's a need to have another perspective on it, to be willing to change. What it is that you think is best for you, like being willing to adapt and to change and to do a little compromising, not of your values, never, ever, ever of your values. I would never suggest that. But compromising in problem solving, right? Like the give and take of negotiation. So there might be a need to be a little versatile in the way you negotiate through the next steps here. See, you have opportunity knocks. There is something coming your way. There's a need to network in order to get where you want, and to be willing to negotiate. I feel like a contract, to give and take a little, to manage what it is, and it feels very, very business oriented here. We have go for it. And so this might be that, and it might be that you have to move. Maybe that's where you got to be a little more versatile. Although so many things are online right now. Okay. It says you have what it takes. So if you are looking for a job, that just came flying out. So you have what it takes. Take time to cleanse and remove negative energy. So that's what part of counting your blessings really helps you to do that. Be ready. The best is on its way. That's the buttercup. So there's an opportunity. Opportunity knocks. Be ready. The best is on its way, right? And you have what it takes. So you have what it takes to get there. And then you will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. That means that everything that you need, you have everything that you need inside of you. Everything that you need, as far as making choices and decisions. Take the time to count your blessings and to connect with spirit so that you are more in tune to the guidance that is being brought to you in that manner, because that, when you follow your intuition, it's really hard to make a big mistake that way. Let's tend to make a judgment. It is time to release and let go of how something is going to happen, and instead allow yourself to soar and let that change occur. This is that versatility. This is also observing. I mean, she is setting herself free emotionally. Doing what is in your best and your highest good. Being willing to take that risk, that ability to change. What you think might be what you want might look a little different. It might look a little different. And you have the Three of Wands. That's opportunity knocking. It is coming in. So, I meant to do this with the other signs, but I forgot. But we're going to do this for you because I feel like this is really important. So, that Judgment card says, hello, Essence. I invite you to show up every day. I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. Do it through gratitude and that channeling. I feel like there's a need to channel through writing a little bit every night. And then you have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is definitely about opportunities. And it says, I am expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on its way. I am expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on its way. It was really, really lovely. Let's go ahead and take a look at that full moon that's happening in Libra on the 28th. That's Sunday, March 28th at 2:48 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the U.S. It's happening at 8 degrees of Libra. And it is happening in a very nice aspect for where, for Leo. So, it is a chance to let go of, I think, your expectations of how things are supposed to be, and really allowing space to enjoy and recognize where things are. It says, I fully embrace bliss in my life. It shows a bubble bath there, right? So there's a need to cleanse, to release, to let go of negative energy. Was that one of yours? Yes. Take time to cleanse and remove negativity. And I think that's part of this. Wow, can you hear that? Got a truck backing up outside. Literally sounds like somebody's burning food. Okay, that was annoying. I was like, wait, do I have anything in the oven? No, I don't. Thank God, it's not me. All right, so wow. Okay, so being focused on the present is a really important thing. Which one said it? I don't know. It says here and now. Oh, and co-create. I can't encourage you enough to spend some time journaling, writing your gratitude list, or just blogging with spirit, because you are co-creating your future. But you are co-creating with spirit. Can you see the little owl sitting there? This is the wisdom and the knowledge that you have gained along the way. You will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. So this is a cheetah getting ready to go and to create, but there's a need to have this conference, this conversation with your inner wisdom, your inner knowing. So, and so stay in the present, stay in the here and the now in order to find where it is that you're going. So this full moon is an opportunity to cleanse and release and to let go of things, maybe expectations of how things are supposed to be, being willing to open yourself up to being a little versatile about things, lean into your friends a little bit. But I really can't encourage you nearly enough. And we have this up in the thoughts, we have observe. And so even if every day you just write down and observe what your thoughts were for the day or what happened to you or whatever, it opens up that channel for communication. Oh, wow. Look at this. You have the Phoenix. Complete renewal, courage, and release. And that's that strength, right? I surrender to my higher self to become what I am. I surrender to my higher self to become what I am. Let your ego and its attachments to control give way to a higher plan. There's the need to be versatile. So important. Okay? So you do not need to protect yourself from outgrowing your precious life and identity. It is not time to hold on to the past, especially the way you have seen yourself and thought about the world and chosen to behave. That is why we have the here and the now. Stay in the present, the past, let it go. As a full moon, allow it to dissolve and release. You have the ability to truly become a more fearless and vibrant version of yourself. If you are a Leo rising, that full moon is happening in your house of siblings and communication and short distance travel. But this becomes significant because a lot of times the way we view ourselves is the way we were told to look at ourselves from the time we were like 0 to 7 years old. And so those relationships with our families and the things that they say about us, they really stick in our head. And there's a need to really let that stuff go, allow it to be released in order to really step into who you truly are, right? So you have the ability to truly become a more fearless and vibrant version of yourself. You have the courage within to allow this to happen. You and your life are destined to go through a major transformation. It may push your buttons at times, but you are divinely protected by a higher loving energy, and you will come through this transition successfully. There is a need to contact your higher self. There is a need to really get in touch with spirit, to allow yourself through. So we have lavender here is the one that says to wash it away, and we have a bubble bath. So taking those lavender baths as often as possible, especially like, what is it, Dr. Teal that has that lavender Epsom salt bath. Then you're getting the salt bath and the lavender. And I'm also thinking like there's lots of them. Find one that works for you online. There are so many violet flame meditations. I found one I really liked. It was the full moon in Aquarius when it was recorded. I'll put it in the link below because the full moon in Aquarius would be your 7th house of partnership, and but it would have happened during Leo season. So I feel like this would, and that was when they recorded the music for it, and it's just music. It's an hour long, and you just let the music wash over you. I listened to it this morning in the bathtub, and don't do it that way every time, but I mean, that's how you can really utilize the time that you're in there to really put some lavender bath salts in there and really allow yourself to heal. There's a need to be healed. So you have Jet. I am always divinely protected, and I know I am safe. Release anxiety, anger, jealousy, and frustration. Deflect negative energy. Practice meditation on a regular basis. Invoke divine protection and improve ability to quiet the mind. And then you have Garnet. And Garnet is about creating success for yourself. I stay focused on the task at hand. That is definitely being in the here and the now, right? It is what is right before you. It is not what is behind you, and it's not too far into the future. You are co-creating your future through what you do right now. The thoughts and the actions that you take right now manifest what comes in the future, right? And so I stay focused on the task at hand. I accomplish my goals. Remember, we have the goals as your overall energy here, and creativity with determination. I stay focused on the task at hand and accomplish my goals with creativity and determination. That's Garnet. So stop procrastinating, increase self-motivation. Wow, sometimes spirit's mean. Stop procrastinating. Okay, maintain focus, determination, and success. Stay grounded and focused. Walk the path to creative success. There, you have some sort of a goal, and there's a need to dig deep into your strength, and I feel like you're kind of going through a rough time, and so allowing yourself to have the realignment, but like schedule the realignment, right? I'm gonna worry about that when I get home from work tonight. I'm gonna sit in the bath and I'm gonna let all that go away. But right now I'm at work, and I need to focus on my work so that I can keep moving things forward and not get pulled into whatever the exterior noise is, right? It's about staying focused on where you are right now. Okay, Leo, I hope that was helpful. I will be Hopefully I'll be back to do the weekly. I meant to do it this week, but it didn't happen. But I will definitely be back in 2 weeks with the mid-month, and we'll look at what's going on with the new moon. So I will look forward to talking to you then, and I will put the link for that meditation below in the description box. And I really hope you will take the opportunity to use it. All right, you guys take good care of yourselves. We'll talk soon.